Quilters. We're here to do day 4 of Stash or Pass. So we'll just give people just a minute to get in here. I have a piece of paper here where I've been writing the values down. Let's see, 650 and 8, so that's 1450. Okay. So for yesterday, we had a pattern. So I went on to Missouri Star's Quilt Company's site to see how much their patterns are. They were $8. And then we had a half a yard of fabric. And I'm just going to say that a half yard of fabric, a full yard of fabric is about $13. So a half a yard of fabric would be $6.50. So for yesterday's value on my pass is $14.50. So I always talk about the day before value because I can't do that if I don't know what it is. And I don't want to go look and see what it is and then come back and not be surprised. So I'm always having to do that. Also, I am going to reserve the right if I pass on something, especially if it's affiliated with another gift further down the line, that I am going to give myself the right to take a pass back because yes, day 2 and 3 were a thing that went together, and there was no way that I would know that those things went together, and I didn't want to break those up, so I kept them together for this time. But I am going to give myself the right to cancel a pass if something else is in it that's affiliated with something else. So I just wanted to state that. So day 4, this right here, trying to make sure we can read it. Right there. I don't know why it's backwards. It's backwards. Hold on. I don't know what's happening with that. But anyway, we'll go ahead and open this. So things are backwards on this phone. I'm just realizing that. All right. It's a book. I could tell that from the outside, but it's a book. Oh, okay. It's a Make It So book. I have no idea what that is. Okay. So it's got a pattern in here. Saying disappearing hourglass medallion. So that pattern is in here. And it looks like, so this is what it looks like on the cover. Has a nice side to it. And then the back of the book. So you can see the star imprint in the book. And it says, things come together one stitch at a time. So let's see. When life gives you scraps, make a quilt. Measure twice, cut once. And then it's got all of this dividers in here. And I'm assuming that these go with the patterns. So I guess if they're now giving me a book to hold patterns, I guess I might be keeping the pattern that I passed on yesterday because I did like the coffee cup part of it because I could use that part. I won't be making the project. So it's a possibility that I might keep the pattern. We'll see. Maybe I'll look at it and just write down the instructions. But it looks like they're giving us a book to keep us organized. And I will have to investigate this a little bit more to see what's going on with this. And definitely I'm going to have to investigate to see how much it costs. So I am going to stash this item with this pattern. So both of these will be stashed. And I know the pattern value is $8 if you buy a pattern from them. So we'll just say this is $8. But I have to go figure out what's the value of the Make It So book. All right. So, and I don't even know if I'm going to keep patterns in here, but I'm always using books and putting stuff in dividers. Maybe I might find something else that I might want to do with this. And so I may not even be keeping the patterns. So we'll see. I've already done a disappearing hourglass quilt, but not necessarily this style. I've done plenty of those. So let's see what you guys said that you would do with this. So let's see. See if I can go down here. I can't see. I'm on my, and I'm covering up the phone. Sorry, guys. All right. I'm doing a disappearing 4-patch. That's Vicky. A friend told me about it. Trying to see who's passing and stashing here real quick. So we're not on here too long. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. Stash on any books for me. Is it a planner? It could be whatever you want because it just have protector sheets that you can put in. So I got to figure out what to do with it. A nice binder, definitely stash. That's Liz, Sin, saying pass. Remo says pass. So for this year's seems much better than 2021 box. Stash, that's Charlotte. Let's see, pass. I need so many of these to put my patterns in. You know what you could use it as? Not necessarily a storage. What I do with these is like if I have patterns that I know I want to do right away, then I would use this book for those patterns. I wouldn't use it to store all of my patterns. I would put the ones in here that I really want to do. I actually have a full-size binder, and I have the little patterns in there, and they kind of get lost in the big sheet. So that's another reason that I'm actually going to use this. And if I think about it, I'll go pull some of my patterns and show you what I'm talking about. But I put the patterns that I want to do next, not everything. So I have a different place that I store all of my patterns. So let's see. Stash from Kim. My finger keeps getting in the camera, guys. Stash from Judy. And stash from Helena Carter. All right. So we're going to go ahead and end here, guys. I am going to stash both of these because I might want to see this pattern. It might end up in the box if I do it before I send it out, or if I look at it and figure out I don't need the pattern. But I think, you know, anything with disappearing anything is really pretty. Really good pattern to have. And then I'm not having to go and try to figure out what the instructions are. And it uses layer cakes. And I got plenty of those laying around, even stash layer cakes. So I'm going to read this and then I'll really decide if I'm going to keep it or not. But I really like this design. That's really pretty. Made from a disappearing hourglass. So really pretty. So that's it, guys. See you tomorrow for day 5 of the Stash or Pass Missouri Star Countdown to Christmas 2022. Bye-bye, everybody.